Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am recording fall activities for children ages 3 to 6 years old. I love bringing every season alive. Here's a board that my children created. I printed off some coloring pages from the internet. They color them and cut them out, and then I put up some balloons as well to make it come alive. So I also like rotating through different books. Here this week I have Scarecrow, the pumpkin book, and the first Thanksgiving. Luke is 4 years old. Here he is getting started with his first activity. This is an activity with dot markers. And this is a worksheet that I printed off the internet. It's a free download that I'm going to link below for you if you'd like to try it. So working with dot markers are really good for children because it helps them with their motor skills, with their hand-eye coordination, and with one-to-one correspondence, which is a precursor to math. They really have to focus and use their attention as they mark every dot on the worksheet. I always like to teach the children to put everything back on the tray when they are done working. It's part of that training of order and organization that is going to help them in every area in life. And it helps to keep our area clean and our shelf ready to do again. So now he's going to be picking another activity from the shelf. This is a hammering activity. On here I have some clay, but you can also use some Play-Doh if that's what you have at hand. I also have some golf tees and a hammer. You can use whatever you have at hand at home. So he's going to focus on hammering these little golf tees in here. This again is going to help with fine motor skills, hand-eye coordination as well, and focus and concentration as he is focusing on beginning and seeing an activity to its completion. Very important to do. The next activity is working on building a scarecrow. And here is the Scarecrow book, and I'm going to be reading that to him. Then in this little tray I have some felt pieces that he can build his own scarecrow with. The Scarecrow book is a really fun book, and it has beautiful illustrations, and children will love listening to the Scarecrow story. So I'm going to be reading that to him, and he's going to be working on building a scarecrow with these felt pieces that I've cut out, and he can build his own scarecrow with. Very fun. You can also use your own little pieces for the faces, such as buttons. Here I have some pattern blocks that he's going to be using to build a face. This next activity is a math activity working with 10 frames. So here I have these mats that I have laminated, and I also have pattern blocks. But you can use beans or whatever counters you have. So these mats, I printed them off the internet. I'm going to be linking them below if you would like them. They go from 1 all the way to 10. So 10 frames are really great for children because they help children understand counting, place value, adding, subtracting, and more. Today we are just focusing on number quantity and understanding that each number has a quantity that it represents. Then when they're done with that mat, they go on to the next mat. they will use the counters here to represent the value for that number. I'm also going to have the child show me with their fingers what the value is to continue practicing the number quantity. Okay, so now the child is moving on to the next activity, and next I have a bingo game. So this is a game that I printed off the internet. It's a free download. I'm going to link it below. Bingo is just a great activity for learning vocabulary, for visual discrimination, and it's just fun. The children just love playing. You can use poker chips, you can use bingo chips, you can use beans or whatever you have at home to mark. I have the bingo sheets in laminate sheet protectors so that they can last. So here I am just calling out the different pictures by name and having the child look carefully to find it. Once they have a whole row filled, then they've reached bingo and they can say bingo and they've won. You can play this with multiple children, with multiple siblings, and they absolutely love it. It's just a really great learning tool to use. The next activity is a cut and paste activity, and this is a basic skill. Children need to learn cutting and pasting and coloring within the lines. So I have a couple of these cut out fall pictures here that the child is going to focus on, just one worksheet a day, and I'm going to be linking these below if you're interested in these as well. They are free download. So the first thing that the child has to do is color the pictures. Now coloring itself is a basic skill that children need to master as well. It is a pre-writing activity as they have to focus on that pincer grasp, holding the crayon the correct way and staying within the lines. This is a skill that children need to learn, and it takes focus and concentration as well. I like to sing a little song that goes, up and down and side to side, I stay in the lines. Up and down and side to side, I stay in the lines. And it takes focus and concentration as they finish coloring in all of the different pictures. Let the child take their time to color the pictures. Now it's time for cutting. Cutting is a basic skill that all children need to be taught. And if this is the first time, you may want to teach the child how to hold the scissors correctly and how to open and close as they go around the picture. Some pictures are really helpful to have the dotted lines because it helps the child stay on the dotted lines to go around the picture. Let the child take their time. Don't expect perfection as they focus on their cutting skills. The next part is the pasting activity. This is another basic skill that children need to learn. So they take the picture on the back, put the glue on it, and then turn it over and press down on a sheet of paper. So this activity focuses on multiple skills. The coloring, which is the pre-writing, then the cutting and the pasting. At the end, they're going to have a little cute collage of the things that they have cut out. And it's just a really great activity that focuses on multiple basic skills. moving on to the next activity, the child is going to be working with a puzzle. This is a wooden puzzle. I'm going to see if I can link it below in the description box for you. But this is going to help the child work on leaf identification and learning about the trees that these leaves belong to. Underneath the leaves, there are facts about the trees, and it helps the children learn about the different trees. So I like to read the information and then have the child listen and find the leaf that belongs there. It's a very simple activity, but I think learning to identify local common trees is very important for children to be able to know which trees are in their own communities. And so I'll go on to the next one and I'll read, and then I'll have the child again find the next leaf that belongs there. Another activity that I like doing with this is that I will have the child take the wooden piece and trace it and then color it in. There's a lot of different activities that you can do with this puzzle. I'll link it below for you if I can find it in the description box. The next activity is a file folder game, and this is a fall themed file folder game. I love creating file folder games. Here I have a file folder and I bought some stickers. I made sure that the stickers were duplicates and I had 2 of each sticker. So one of the stickers went inside the file folder and the other sticker went on index card cutouts so that it can be a matching activity. I tried to pick stickers that were big and small and that had some similar ones so that the child really had to look and use their visual discrimination abilities. And so this is a visual discrimination file folder game, and my kids absolutely love doing these. I love creating these type of activities that have to do with matching. Visual discrimination is a very important skill that is going to aid the child later on in math and in literacy. When you see, for example, children reversing letters or mistaking numbers such as 9 and 6, it's just the ability to be able to visually discriminate. And so all of these activities help the child. And again, they are focusing on the activity from beginning to end and lengthening their attention span as they do these activities. Okay, now he's going to be working on a bin that has a fall Printables pack, and this is a lot of different activities for preschool and kindergarten that children absolutely love doing. They are on laminate sheet protectors and the cutouts are laminated. This is a free printable pack that I'm going to offer to you guys. All of my children have done it and loved it throughout the years, and so I just have my 2 littles just pick one activity to do here every day through October and November, and they absolutely love it. They are all basic skills. So today we're working on visual discrimination. As you can see, I have them in laminate sheet protectors and the cutouts are laminated. And so the child is going to be doing a visual discrimination pumpkin activity in this case. And so every single activity targets a different skill. And my children absolutely love looking forward to the next activity that they're doing the next day. So I'll link this free Printables pack below if you guys would like a copy. Okay, so once the child is done, they put the cutout pieces into the laminate sheet protector to keep everything in order and so that they can find it for the next time. So they only do one activity a day, and it has been amazing. I hope you have enjoyed this video of fall activities for children ages 3 to 6. I love making these activities. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do. And check out all of my other videos. Don't forget to subscribe to my email list if you haven't. Next week, I am doing a special video with my toddler, my 2-year-old, and sharing what I have on her shelf. So if you want to see activities for toddlers, for littles, for little hands, I'm going to be posting that special video on my private Bloom Sisters Tribe community, where I post private videos and where you can get to communicate with me and have a forum to communicate with moms from around the world. If you would like to have access to our private community, come ahead and join us. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.